The Marlins in Milwaukee. Our Brewers game day coverage starts tonight at 5 with Brewers warm-up on the home of the Brewers. News Radio 620 WTMJ Milwaukee.
At 9 o'clock, it's 70 degrees in Milwaukee. Today's going to be mostly cloudy with some scattered showers and storms with a high of 82 degrees. Tonight, any isolated showers, those will probably end early this evening, and they'll be mostly clear with a low of 68 degrees. Sunday, looking to be mostly sunny, very warm and humid with a high of 88 degrees, though cooler right along the lakefront. From the WTMJ Breaking News Center, I'm Sean Brinda. One person is dead after a shooting Friday afternoon on Milwaukee's south side. It happened at around 1:30 p.m. near Hayes Avenue and 6th Street. The 67-year-old victim was pronounced dead at the scene. Police say the shooting is under investigation. And as President Trump prepares to meet with European leaders overseas, attention here at home remains on the Jeffrey Epstein case. The Justice Department interviewed Epstein's co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell, for a second time this week. CBS's Christian Benavidez has more.
The meetings have raised questions. Liz Oyer, a former U.S. pardon attorney, was fired from the Justice Department in March.
There's every reason to believe that they are seeking to make some sort of deal with Maxwell that will help them solve this political crisis.
The president was asked if he is considering a pardon for Maxwell.
A lot of people are asking me about pardons. Obviously, this is no time to be talking about pardons.
On Friday, a plane flew a banner over the courthouse meeting site, accusing the president and U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi of a cover-up. The president has called the scandal a hoax by the Democrats. Christian Benavides, CBS News.
And frustrated with the progress of negotiations. That's the feeling of Milwaukee police officers, as the city of Milwaukee delays another negotiation on their contract. President of the Milwaukee Police Association, Alexander Ayala, tells WTMJ officers can strike per state law. So their only option is the blue flu.
Blue flu is when police officers call in sick because they cannot strike. So you will have a shortage of staffing if people call in sick.
The labor agreement between the MPA and the city expired in December of 2022. They were supposed to go into arbitration in August. Hear the whole interview with Alexander Ayala on WTMJ Conversations Sunday, August 3rd at 11 a.m. And a new two-story Sednix is coming to Whitefish Bay. The company will spend nearly $10 million on the store that will be near the intersection of East Silver Spring and North Lake Drives. Editor-in-chief of the Milwaukee Business Journal, Timothy Gibbons, tells WTMJ
it's going to have a larger footprint for shopping on the first floor, and the second floor is going to be interesting because in some ways it's a pro-employee sort of move. It's going to be larger workspaces, there's going to be storage up there, so they're kind of getting a lot of bang for their buck.
Construction will begin in January of 2026. You can hear more about the deal on Wisconsin Weekend Morning News coming up this Sunday at 8 a.m. And celebrating 25 years of American Family Field, over 40,000 fans filmed the stadium on Friday for the first ever Brewers Alumni Home Run Derby. The team, captained by Carlos Gomez, won the team title, while it was Keon Broxton winning the individual trophy over Corey Hart. Ryan Braun after the Derby.
I expected to perform better. I wish that I had hit more home runs, but I had an incredible time out there, and I think we all are just so grateful for the organization for putting this on and the fans for showing up.
Prince Fielder hit 3 dingers.
I felt good. You know, got a couple homers. You know, as long as you hit one, it's always better than none.
And the winning team donated $10,000 to the Autism Society. Second place made a $5,000 donation to Habitat for Humanity. Sports, traffic, weather, and X Outdoor Living Unlimited. WTMJ News time is 9:05.
Sponsored by AccuNet Mortgage.
AccuNet Mortgage is an equal housing lender. NMLS ID 255368.
After writing 3 unsuccessful offers, Brenda decided to make a no-regrets offer on this next property. She offered $35,000 over asking and promised to complete the purchase even if the appraised value came in as much as $25,000 below the accepted offer price. Why? because she was tired of losing and because her Accunet loan consultant showed her that even in her worst-case scenario, no additional money would be needed at closing, and her payment, which on this home was much more affordable than others she wrote offers on, would only increase by $17 a month. Brenda's no-regrets offer, backed up by a rock-solid guaranteed pre-approval from Accunet, was accepted over several others. And wouldn't you know, the appraised value came in at the significantly higher than asking purchase price, which happens 9 out of 10 times in our experience. If you or someone you know wants help understanding what a no-regrets pre-approval might look like, get started by clicking on the blue button at Accunet.com. That's ACCUNET.com.
Calling all canners, picklers, and sweet tooths. Fleet Farm's got unbeatable prices on a wide variety of your favorite products. Like 12 packs of Ball, regular, or wide-mouth pint-sized canning jars for $11.99. Plus, take 15% off all Mrs. Wage's canning mixes. And don't miss out on 16-ounce bags of Fleet Farm gummy candies, now just 3 for $9.99. Stop in and stock up on these sweet deals at your local Fleet Farm. And check out our weekly ad for even more at fleetfarm.com.
It's Christmas in July at St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores. Get sale discounts store-wide all month long. What a great time to shop for all of your Christmas needs. Get your holiday decor and so much more, along with all the great bargains we always have for you. It's Christmas in July at St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores on Highway 100 in Layton and Greenfield, 23rd in Lincoln, and 76th and Bradley Road in Milwaukee.
Ooh, you're gonna love it, St. Vincent de Paul.
Time for a WTMJ Sports Update from the Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all Sports Desk. The Brewers lost to the Marlins from home Friday night, losing 5-1, but the Brew Crew continued their 3-game series with first pitch tonight at 6:10 p.m. Our coverage starts at 5 o'clock with Brewers warm-up right here on 620 WTMJ. Taking a look at your roads with your WTMJ time-saver traffic. We've got 3 incidents on the road at the ramp from I-94 west to Wisconsin Route 175 north. The right shoulder is blocked due to a crash. Then south of us on the ramp from I-41-94 north to I-41-43-894 west, the 2 left lanes are closed due to a crash. And then further south of that, there's a disabled vehicle on the exit to Drexel Avenue from I-41-94 north. From that, road's looking pretty clear across southeast Wisconsin.
Traffic is sponsored by the Amazing Mineshaft Restaurant in downtown Hartford.
Enjoy the new all-you-can-eat Saturday breakfast buffet from 8 a.m. till noon for under $10 at the Mineshaft Restaurant in downtown Hartford. Just walk on in. It's big food, it's big fun, it's the Mineshaft.
All right, time for your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Today's going to be mostly cloudy with some scattered showers and storms with a high of 82 degrees. Tonight, those storms should end and will be mostly clear and muggy with a low of 68 degrees. Sunday, mostly sunny with a high of 88 degrees. Monday, partly cloudy, hot and humid with a high of 93 degrees. Tuesday, partly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms with a high of 85 degrees. And Wednesday is going to be mostly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms with a high of 78 degrees. Right now in Madison, it's 71. In Green Bay, it's 71. In Waukesha, it's 71. Right here in Milwaukee, it's 70 degrees. I'm Sean Brinda, Outdoor Living Unlimited. WTMJ News Time is 9:09.
The following program, the Fox World Travel Show, is paid for in full by Fox World Travel. The advice and opinions expressed during the Fox World Travel Show are solely that of the hosts and guests of Fox World Travel and not WTMJ or Good Karma Brands. Need a vacation? Whether it's the trip of a lifetime or a weekend getaway, we can help. This is the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, every single day.
It is the Fox World Travel Show. Good morning, Dayton Kane and Colleen Olsberg today. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. I'm a little tired. It's been a long week, but I live in Oshkosh, so you know what's going on up there right now.
EAA is in effect, and you do it every year. You're a big part of it.
Yeah, every year I volunteer at the Warbirds registration, checking in all military aircraft from the beginning of time until current time, so it's kind of fun meeting people. Work with a great team of folks. I have to give a shout out to Jim Schwartz. I work with his son Bob, who Jim is one of our biggest fans here, so he listens to TMJ.
Nice.
But it's a fun week. It's tiring. Lot of parties going on. Tonight we have an awards banquet, but I enjoy it. It's just a way to get in and see all the airplanes that I absolutely love.
And every year when it happens, Rose Gray leaves town and leaves you to have to do the show on top of it all.
I know. I don't know what that's all about. And I think think she's doing the same thing to me next year, but that's okay. Today is kind of my slow day. I didn't have to work this morning. It's all volunteers, so they are very nice to me and let me come down here and do the show. So that's fine.
Rose is in Alaska, correct?
Yeah, actually, she's somewhere in the middle of the Pacific right now. Not in the middle, but she's on the coast of the Pacific heading down to Vancouver. She had 2 wonderful weeks up there. I was watching her posts from her group. Looked like beautiful weather. They saw a lot of wildlife. I saw a lot of pictures of moose and caribou and all that, and great everything. So I'm really happy for them. She'll be home tomorrow. She'll come home tomorrow night.
Okay. So we typically have a link sent to us when we text FWT to 855-616-1620. What is that link today?
Today, that's going to take you to our 2026 Alaska groups, which is they're selling out really well. In fact, my 2 for next year they were sold out in March already, so that goes pretty quick. Rose has got a few seats left on hers in July. That one should be sold out very soon too. So, and we still have some great promos going on. So take a look, text that FWT and check out what we have left. Right now, I'm just looking at. I was off all week, so you have to bear with me, but I know that there was still space on our our May 31st Alaska, our July 12th, and just a couple seats on our August 17th plus Roses group. So the people that go to Alaska with us can see the difference, what our relationship with Holland America is with us, and when they're on the road with us, they're like, oh my God, we got so much more than everybody else. And that's kind of what we are pushing for. We get some neat extras that we add into our groups. You can go to Alaska on your own, absolutely. There's no problem there. We can figure that out for you too. But it's such a big place and so many things to see and do that it's kind of fun to go with a group first. If you want to come back and do your own thing, that'd be great. It kind of lays out the land for you. So take a peek at our groups. They're pretty cool.
So if you've been thinking about Alaska but been procrastinating, we're making it easy. Just text FWT to 855-616-1620. You'll get the link. Get it signed up because the space is running out for 2026 already. Crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. And in fact, we've started a 2027 wait list already. So it's Fox World Travel's Alaska programs are very well known throughout the state. And I got to give a shout out to the group that I had in June. Man, did we have fun. Had a great time as well. We saw the Denali for 5 days in a row, which is unheard of. I think we had angels watching over us because we had so much fun. Such a great group of folks. We became a big family. Went through the Yukon. Many of us did the sourdough, including myself, the sourdough cocktail. I'm not going to tell you any much more about that, but you got to do it. We had a blast. So I know some of them are listening this morning, so feel free to call in and talk about the trip too, and tell people to go.
855-616-1620. We'd love to hear from you. It is the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Hey, boaters! From fishing to water sports and everyday essentials like anchors and life jackets, along with an incredible selection of hardware, Kendall Marine is a boater's paradise. This is Dave Doro, and our endless selection of boating parts and accessories all but assure you one-stop shopping for all your boating needs. And that's why boaters in the know exactly where to go. Kendall Marine, 57th and Ryan Road in Franklin.
Hey, boaters! Cruise to Kendall Marine. We got everything you need but the water. Boaters.
This is Dave Doro from Kendall Marine. And if you're a boater and you haven't been here, ask around. And I think some of your boater buddies will tell you you're missing out. Because at Kendall Marine, we have everything you need but the water. And when you get here, you'll know that's no exaggeration. So get in the know, because boaters in the know exactly where to go. Kendall Marine, 57th and Ryan Road in Franklin.
Hey, boaters! Cruise to Kendall Marine. We got everything you need but the water.
Planning a getaway? Reserve a parking space that includes superior service and value. Exec Park is the only local family-owned valet parking serving travelers using Mitchell Field for over 42 years. Exec Park has an even greater deal for a limited time just for WTMJ fans. It's just $8.50 a day with cash payment when you mention WTMJ. To get terrific valet parking at this amazing rate, make your required parking reservation today. Call 414-747-1000 or visit execpark.com and tell them you're a fan of WTMJ.
Welcome back to Ask Hasselus. I'm Weston. What's your question?
Hey, this is Honest Eddie from the car lot down the street.
Hi, Honest Eddie.
Is it true your showrooms don't have any employees?
That's right. Hasselus mattress showrooms are employee-free.
Now, don't you be dishonest with Honest Eddie.
It's true. Give the mattresses a try with no pushy sales guy. And through Monday, get additional instant savings of $248 off Sealy Posturepedic and Beauty Rest.
Son, to make it in sales, you gotta pressure people. Like, what's your budget? Or, I know it's the most expensive model, but trust me, it's the right one for you. And what's it gonna take to get you into a Sealy Posturepedic or Beauty Rest today?
But that's hassling customers.
Yeah, so?
Our store is called Hassle Less Mattress.
Just change the name. How about Wacky Westerns?
Uh-oh, you're breaking up. Gotta go.
Wait, no, let me talk to my manager.
Hassleless Mattress, 100% Eddie free. Open 9 to 9. Find an employee-free showroom near you at hassleless.com.
WTMJ, Steve Scafidi here. Will rates go up or down? We'll know more on July 30th. That's when the Fed announces its next rate decision. Join Annex Wealth Management's chief economist, Dr. Brian Jacobson, for Instant Insight at 3 p.m. on July 30th. Instant Insight is when Annex goes live after important announcements like the Fed's announcement to help explain what it means for you and your money. When it comes to your financial future, a bit of expert insight could help you understand what's going on. Register now at WTMJ.com or events at AnnexWealth.com. July 30th at 3 p.m. live after the Fed announcement.
Planning a vacation? We've got you covered. You're listening to the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
You can find the Fox World Travel Show podcast on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts. If you want to check it out later, let's say we're having a conversation, you're like, oh, I forgot what they said. Just look it up and listen again.
There you go.
We're
Perfect.
everywhere. We're everywhere you need to be. Somebody texted in, I am a member of the Sour Toe Club about 8 years ago. Great trip with Colleen. I looked this up. Why?
Yeah.
Why would anybody do this?
Yeah, it's a bit of it's different for sure. I've done it. The first time I did it was in 2012. And it took me like 10 years before I did it the first time. And it's not as bad as it sounds, but it is pretty gross. So my group this year is like, you're doing it again. And one of the gentlemen even offered to pay for my sour toad cocktail, which is basically folks in the Yukon Territory. It's a long legend about a guy that lost his toe to frostbite, and they kept it in a jar of alcohol, and then they just drank from it. And so now people actually donate their toes when they die. They have like cadaver toes, and
what?
They don't. And you can put it in a shot of Yukon Jack. That's kind of the thing you do up in the Yukon.
Yeah.
And that I think kills it a little bit because you're doing it in whiskey. But you
Still.
can do it anything you want. But yeah, you just got to let you shoot the shot, and then you got to let the toe touch your lip, and you get a very pretty certificate, and you are part of the Sour Toe Cocktail Club. So.
I don't think I'll ever become a member of that one. But
Yeah,
I'm
you
glad
can.
you are. Glad you did it.
Twice now, yes.
Siding Unlimited WTMJ Talk and Text line is 855-616-1620. Can you give me more information on the itinerary of the Swiss Slenders? Slenders? Is that Splendors?
Splendors, yes.
by rail in September 2026. How long is each day, and what are the different stops? So you got a lot of group trips up on the website.
We
This
do.
is just one of them.
Yes, yeah. This is a neat one, though. We've got one leaving actually this July, so we'll get more information on that when they get back. But there's some long days, but you're still hotel to hotel. It's not like you're on the train all day long. Between Lake Geneva and Zermatt, then you've got a kind of a long ride, and then again up Zermatt to Interlaken. But they make it so it's very easy on you. And I see that the caller's also asking about luggage. Your luggage is all handled for you, so you won't be whipping it between train cars or anything like that. But they plan it so that you can enjoy the scenery without having a very long, tiring day. Switzerland's a small country, so you're not going to be on the train that much, but it's an absolutely beautiful trip. One of our managers just got back, did very much the same thing, and her pictures were spectacular. So if you're thinking about doing this one, I wouldn't hesitate. It's pretty cool.
Okay. Another one here says, do you have any suggestions of things to do or see in Edinburgh? Oh, I never say that right.
Edinburgh.
Scotland.
Scotland, yes, the capital of Scotland. I love Edinburgh. It's just absolutely one of my favorite places to go. They got some neat walking tours and things like that. You definitely have to get up to the castle and see the crown jewels. That's kind of a neat area, and beautiful views over the city and the countryside. You can see all the somewhat mountains. They're not huge mountains, but they've got that. I love walking down the Royal Mile. A lot of the shops, if you're of Scottish descent, you can stop in where they have the kilts, and you can get your family's kilt, that pattern. So that's very cool. There's some, if you want to get out of town, go up to Loch Ness, see Nessie, the wonderful, famous Nessie.
So is there
Loch
like
Ness
a
Monster.
museum there with that? Or what do you see when you go to
yeah,
you don't see Nessie.
Well, you kind of do.
Really?
Yeah, you don't see it in the loch, of course. I'm not ever, but you do see a few facsimiles there of Nessie all around. Looks like a little, it reminds me of the dinosaur from the Flintstones.
Yeah.
That's kind of what you'll see. Little things. A lot. You can buy everything Loch Ness that you can think of, from stuffed animals and all that. But Edinburgh's they've got a ghost tour. That's really fun.
Ghost tours are fun,
they
and
really
they're
are.
usually historical.
Yes.
So you get a lot of cool information as you do them.
Yeah, absolutely. So I enjoy that. A lot of great shopping, a lot of great restaurants, kind of some cute pubs. You got to go. The Lamb there, if you like lamb, that's one of them. They've got a lot of lambs in Scotland, so they make great dinners and all that. Just so many neat things in the area, but those are some of the top things I'd probably recommend.
Okay, thanks for the text. Keep them coming in. You could also call the number 855-616-1620. It is a Fox World Travel Show. We'll be right back on WTMJ.
Imagine that unbelievable new deck in your backyard. Outdoor Living Unlimited is Wisconsin's #1 TimberTech deck builder. Building new decks and replacing old ones, creating that $1 million feeling every time you relax in your own backyard. Looking for a company to make your backyard scream wow? Stop by Outdoor Living Unlimited's resourceful Waukesha showroom and visit OutdoorLivingUnlimited.com.
John Mercure here for Landworks, Wisconsin. Are you looking at your yard and thinking about what could be? Not just new flowers, but a complete vision? A beautiful stone patio that flows into a winding garden path, leading to the perfect spot for a fire pit. Landworks Wisconsin specializes in bringing those big ideas to life. From the initial sketch to the final planting, their expert team manages the entire project, ensuring your new outdoor living space, the patios, the walls, the gardens, all work together in one seamless, stunning design. Start your transformation today at landworkswisconsin.com.
This change has leveled us up while being able to maintain the same quality of service that we've always provided, with no upfront fees and 1.9% real estate commission. We're proud to be part of the Century 21 family, so you can move fearlessly with the added confidence of top-of-the-line marketing for maximum home exposure. And that means more eyeballs and the real potential for the highest price for your home. This is Angela Calais with Century 21 Benefit Realty, benefit-realty.com, where you pay less for full service. Each office is independently owned and operated. First off, our 1.9% commission structure helps get their foot in the door, and that's why agents like working here. But what they really like is having the strongest marketing tools available, with the resources to help them sell homes at the highest prices to satisfy their clients. Century 21 Benefit Realty offers what agents like most, and that's to help them be successful. If you really want to believe in the business model that you're representing, give me a call. I'm Angela Calais with Century 21 Benefit Realty. Call me, and let's talk about your future. Each office is independently owned and operated.
You nothing but a hand.
Take your travel tips from the travel experts. Welcome back to the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Crying all the time. Well, you're no friend, no friend of mine.
What's this guy's name again, Isaac?
His name is Eilert Pilarm.
Eilert Pilarm, the Polish Elvis.
He's Swedish. Elvis
Swedish. Wow. Nice.
Oh, that makes sense after we were just talking about Sweden. There we go. Okay, so there are lots of trips up at foxworldtravel.com. If you go to the menu, it's the little hamburger-looking thing on the left. You click on that, go down to Vacation Travel. You'll see Group Travel, and it's right there under Fox Group Vacation. So let's talk about some of these because there's some really nice ones for 2026.
Yeah, we've got great ones for 26. I just wanted to put a shout out too for 25 yet. We have a few left, and I know that we just named Kate Robinson as our tour director to take the Costa Rica group.
Yeah.
And that's I love Costa Rica. I love the diversity. I love the people, the food. So I think they can still pop. I was off last week for EAA, but I think we can still pop a few people on there if you're interested in that.
The nice thing about this one, it's the Wild Wonders of Costa Rica, and it hits all parts of Costa Rica. So Costa Rica is very diverse. One side is like very jungle, Jamaican feel. The other side is drier and desert-like, and Then you're going through the mountains in the middle with volcanoes. So this gets to see all of that.
It does, and it's got such great opportunities to see different wildlife and bird life. The monkeys are everywhere.
They are everywhere.
Yeah, the last time I was there, I was down on the dry side at an all-inclusive, and every morning the monkeys would be loud and crazy, and everybody go down there, and they're not supposed to feed them, but they're getting bananas from everybody. It was pretty cool. And the bird life, seeing toucans in the wild, to me is amazing. But there's definitely a level of temperature difference when you go up into the mountains. It's probably about 10, 15 degrees cooler. And then you can do the canopy tour. Zip lining was invented there, so that's very popular. And also walking in the clouds, and you're walking on these suspension bridges through the tops of the trees. And you really are in the clouds, and that's such an amazing thing. And of course, a volcano. There's so many neat things to do there, and I absolutely love Costa Rica. So if we've got one coming, if you can still get on this year, I think there might be a few seats left, but we definitely have one for next year as well.
Okay. And what else is going on next year? There's a lot of trips up here. Like, I don't even know where you start.
That's just it. We have so many neat things coming up. I love the Chelsea Garden Show idea. That's kind of a neat, that's a new one that we are doing. I think Best of the Hawaiian Islands, that's always very popular. We still had some seats left on that. And I just did the Grand Hawaiian tour, where I did 4 islands, but the Best of Hawaii does 3 islands. And now with the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II, you still want to get out to see Pearl Harbor and the USS Missouri, and we do all the important things there. So that's a great trip. Always sells out. And then we've got we still have, I think we have spring break stuff coming up yet for March if you want to fly to Milwaukee, because, Milwaukee winters are going to be pretty nasty. So just kind of peruse through everything that we've got. I've got to get myself, I was totally off the grid this week, so I got to get myself back into the swing of things, of all things Fox World Travel groups.
So when you go to these and you go to, let's say, Portugal Vineyards and Villages, and you're going to click on that, it takes you, the nice thing about the website is it shows the full itinerary on a map so you can see exactly where you're stopping, and then it takes you day by day through what you're going to be doing, which is amazing. There's no guessing here. You're going to know exactly what you're going to be able to do. And then there's excursions you can do on top of that while you're out on some of these as well. So
absolutely. And I'm actually really excited. That'll be my trip. I'm doing it this coming September. Already told Gene Miller, because he's going next year, that I will come back with some great information for that group. So pop on with Gene. That would be great. But I'm excited to get to Portugal this year. It's kind of the new hot spot. We'll be spending 3 days in Lisbon, then coaching up to Porto and getting on a river cruise, brand new ship with Avalon for 7 nights, and just cruising the Porto River Valley. A lot of daytime cruising, a lot of vineyards. There's one of those optional excursions is to Salamanca, Spain, which I'm debating. I might want to do that because I've not been there before. But lots of great food, great wine. So that's a really popular, and I know Gene's groups always sell out too.
Yep.
So I want to take a look at that. Scandinavian capitals. That's a woman-only trip. We've never done that before, but it's getting kind of popular. So sorry, guys, but see Denmark, Sweden, and Norway. Norway's actually probably my second favorite as far as scenery goes. Love that country. So this is an opportunity to feel comfortable and just share an experience with the ladies.
There you go. And you can always book these right online if you want. You say, hey, this all looks good. I want to do it. You click book online and you can fill out everything there. A Fox World representative will then get back in touch with you at some point to go through everything with you. Or if you're like, this looks great, but I don't feel comfortable doing this on my own on the website, just click plan your trip and put in, I want to go on this trip, and somebody will reach out to you on Monday. So Monday through Friday right now. We don't have Saturday hours.
Correct, yes.
8 to 5?
9 to 5.
9 to 5. Or, and is that when all the locations are open as well?
Yes, that's our branch office is open. So get the email out, and then somebody will get a hold of you. Usually within 24 hours, they'll find you.
Right. We are going to go over to the WTMJ Breaking News Center with Sean Brinda. Hello, Sean.
Hello, Dayton. Early autopsy results in the death of a woman who went missing from La Crosse. Police say there is no evidence of criminal conduct in the death of 22-year-old Elliot Hines from Warrenville. She went missing early Sunday morning in downtown La Crosse. Her body was discovered in the Mississippi River Wednesday morning by officials in Brownsville, Minnesota. Hines was a graduate student studying mental health counseling at Viterbo University. Final autopsy results won't be completed for several months. And another Milwaukee public school is now clear of lead dust. Brown Street Academy was given approval by the Milwaukee Health Department. The school was one of two buildings that had yet been cleared of lead dust when students were sent home for summer break. Westside Academy finished its lead decontamination earlier this month. Brown Street Academy is the 9th school to be cleared of lead dust since January. All right, taking a look at your roads with your WTMJ time saver traffic. We got 3 incidents on the road, one at the ramp from I-94 west to Wisconsin Route 175 north. Right shoulder is blocked due to a crash. We have on the ramp from I-41 94 north to I-41 and 43 894 west. The 2 left lanes are blocked due to a crash. And we have one more incident. We've got a disabled vehicle on the exit to Drexel Avenue from I-41 94 north. Other than that, roads are looking pretty clear across southeast Wisconsin.
Traffic is brought to you by the historic Fox and Hound Supper Club near Holy Hill.
The successful Fox and Hounds is hiring experienced line cooks. Make real money. Inquire today. Start next week. Just Google it. Fox and Hounds Restaurant. Make real money.
All right, time for your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Today's going to be cloudy with scattered showers and storms with a high of 82 degrees. Tonight, any isolated showers will end early, and then it will be mostly clear and muggy throughout the night with a low of 68 degrees. Sunday, mostly sunny, very warm and humid with a high of 88 degrees. Monday, partly cloudy, hot and humid with a high of 93 degrees. Tuesday, partly cloudy with a chance of showers or thunderstorms with a high of 85 degrees. And Wednesday is going to be mostly cloudy with a chance of a shower or thunderstorm with a high of 78 degrees. Right now in Madison, it is currently 72 degrees. In Waukesha, it's currently 73 degrees. And right here in Milwaukee, it's currently 70 degrees. I'm Sean Brinda, Outdoor Living Unlimited. WTMJ News Time is 9:32.
Hey, Milwaukee, WTMJ's John Mercure here. Are you feeling lucky? Find your next big win during Calder's Summer Savings Event. This weekend only, hurry in store to Calder's and draw your discount. Save 60%, 65%, or 70% on furniture and mattresses. And every day, one lucky shopper will pull a golden ticket worth $3,000 in store credit. I just shopped at Calder's. They've got the best showrooms, they've got the best salespeople, and this is the most exciting way to save on furniture and mattresses. And it's happening only at Calder's from Friday, July 25th to Monday, July 28th. That's 4 days to draw your own discount or one of 4 golden tickets and a free shopping spree at Calder's. Wow. Plus, Calder's offers exclusive savings on appliances you just won't find anywhere else. They guarantee the best price. Hurry in store to any one of 4 locations in the Milwaukee area during Calder's Summer Savings Event. Save big on furniture and mattresses.
Step up to quality furniture. Get more for your money at Calder's.
When it rains, it pours. But sometimes it hails. Or worse.
That tornado warning again is for Fond du Lac and Dodge County. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect right now.
Keep us within reach for Fleet Farm Storm Team alerts.
Even if a tornado does not touch down, we know that there are powerful straight line winds.
On 620 WTMJ and WTMJ.com.
When you're at State Fair this year, be sure to check out the Bank 5-9 main stage featuring amazing acts like Boys to Men, Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias, and Darius Rucker. Tickets are on sale now. Bank 5-9 is a proud sponsor of the fair and a proud supporter of the local Wisconsin communities they have served since 1859. So grab your bucket of lemonade or beer, something on a stick, and join Bank 5-9 between July 31st and August 10th. Member FDIC.
Got a getaway? No one does it better. Back to more of the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Dayton Kane here with Colleen Alsberg, who's in for Rose Gray. So I'm going to read this text from Pam and Kevin. Shout out to the best tour manager ever. Colleen, thanks for making our Alaska trip a fantastic experience. Good job on arranging the perfect weather for seeing Denali as well as Emerald Lake. Hoping we can travel with you again in 2027. Enjoy the rest of the summer. Oh, That is very nice.
They're so sweet. Yeah, that's Pam and Kevin. I love them.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for going on trips with Fox World Travel. Another text here says, doing Paris to Normandy river cruise mid-September. What's the usual weather?
The weather's going to be actually very nice. We do a lot of our river cruises in September. It's kind of a little bit get away from the hot of summer and the busyness of the Europeans traveling. I've actually done this Paris to Normandy in September, and it was perfect. You do a round trip Paris. So it's going to be nice. It'll be, I would still probably prepare for a little rain possibilities. It's always going to happen, just like it would here. But it'll be comfortable, probably, I would guess, in the 70s would be a nice temperature, especially when you get out to the Normandy beaches and stuff. It can get a little windy out there, so just kind of be prepared. But I would not hesitate to go in September. It's perfect time.
All right. 855-616-1620 is a Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line if you have a question. Do you know anything about Secrets Bahia Mita in Puerto Vallarta?
I have not stayed at this Secrets, but I was looking up the location. Secrets resorts are fantastic, and I was looking at some pictures of the Bahia Mita, and it looks like it's just kind of built into the side of a mountain right there. Secluded beach. I love Puerto Vallarta. That's one of my favorite spots to go on an all-inclusive, and I would not hesitate to book this. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It's a great location. I know Secrets has great food, great accommodations. So I would, if I'm sure someone within my company has been there, probably can dig that person up if you send in a text or send a message, and they'll find somebody to give you some more of the details. But I'd go with you. It looks nice.
Another one here says, good morning. We booked our trip to Punta Cana a few weeks ago, and we noticed the charter flight is the only flight out of Milwaukee. Will they be adding any more like Southwest or United or anybody to go down there? We're going in March.
Yeah, that's the only thing about the charter flights. They're very seasonal, and they do have those direct flights out of Milwaukee right now through usually spring break and Easter. But they probably won't be adding any more direct flights. I know that Southwest will be coming out about 6 months prior. You can check, but there'll probably be connections. There's really not too much direct out of Milwaukee anymore. So take a peek a little later down the road at Southwest. United's probably going to be a connection as well.
Okay, so now let's talk about something here coming up on September 20th. It's the big vacation showcase, and it's going to be held at EAA at the museum this year.
Yes,
You've been fully enveloped in EAA all week. Why would people want to go to this event?
Well, first of all, I'm disappointed because I'm not going to be there.
Oh, no.
I'm going to be in Portugal. I know that sounds bad, but right in my own backyard, we're having this year's showcase at the new convention center at EAA. And the neat thing is you'll actually get to, see what happens up there a little bit. As long as you're coming up too, come up early and check out the museum too, because it's such a unique property in our area, and to have it so close and have this international huge world's largest travel show right here in our backyard, our air show, I would highly encourage you to sign up, register. We can only take so many people. I know we get to a point where we'll be taking a wait list, so you want to get your name on that list. We give away a lot of great swag, so you get some free stuff, and then you can learn about everything travel. We invite all of our partners. We'll have cruise lines there, Celebrity will be there, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian Cruise Lines, Holland America. We'll have all of our other partners from land tours as well, Globus Vacations, River Cruises. We'll have Apple Vacations. So everybody comes in. We do little presentations, little short 20-minute presentations off to the side in some of the rooms. It's just a fun day. We did it last year up in Neenah at the Bridgewood, and we had such a fantastic show. It went so fast. We met so many people. We give away prizes. We get great prizes. We gave away a cruise. So this is just a big deal, and I wish I was going to be there. I can't wait to hear all about it. And from my coworkers, all my coworkers are flying in. So it's just going to be, it's a big deal. So come and see us.
It says here, join us for a day of inspiration and education.
Absolutely. So, everything travel.
If you want to find this, go to foxworldtravel.com. Stay connected in the top right corner. You click on travel events, and it's the first thing that comes up for you there. So make sure you get yourself registered if you want to go. Again, they need to know how many people are coming, and it is a limited space thing. So
It absolutely is. So
got to make sure you're signed up. Don't just walk up and expect to get in if you're not on the list.
Right,
because
exactly.
You may not get in. All right, got another text here. It just says, just booked a Danube. Yes, riverboat cruise on a MS Amadeus. What can you tell me about the boat? Do you know that one?
I've not been on the MS Amadeus, but they're very similar. All the riverboats are a certain size, so because they have to get into the locks. They can only be so wide. They can only be so long. So most riverboats are very, very similar. I've heard really good things about the Amadeus. They kind of all do the same itineraries. So the Danube will be very typical stops, kind of do the same tours and everything. So I would like to get on an AMA cruise like this someday, just to check it out. But I would say you're going to have a great time no matter what. There's, you've got all the cruise lines. You've got Uniworld, you've got Avalon, Viking. They're all kind of very similar. So I think the Amadeus is probably very similar to what Avalon would have for a boat as well.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, more of your calls and texts at 855-616-1620. We're talking travel on the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Without an Advent clinic nearby, people suffering needlessly from chronic nasal congestion and sinus infections would be stuck with either Band-Aid or sledgehammer solutions. Band-Aids are pills or nasal sprays, and they're not true solutions. Surgery is a sledgehammer, and that's what we're trying to avoid. Because most people don't need surgery for nose and sinus issues, nor do they want a 14-day recovery. Our unique Advent approach can, in 20 minutes in our office, open your blocked nose for good, with only 1-day recovery. I'm Advent founder Dr. Kandula. Outside of Advent's four walls, invasive surgery is what they'll recommend. But here you will find effective and convenient in-office solutions to help you stop the need for Band-Aids and avoid the sledgehammer.
Go to adventknows.com to schedule your appointment, because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better. Most insurance accepted.
Buying a new roof might not be the most exciting thing you'll do this year, but for us at Big Fish Contracting, being chosen to do that roof for you not only provides income for multiple families in southeastern Wisconsin, but has a global reach and impact around the world. To us, it's more than just a roof. We've been earning trust for over 2 decades, roofing, siding, windows, and more. Go to bigfishcontracting.com to learn how Big Fish is renovating homes and redeeming an industry.
Summer is finally here. We're outside and maybe noticing the condition of our old windows. Gene Miller here for my friends at Hometown Windows and Doors, your local experts in stylish, energy-efficient replacement windows. Boost your curb appeal with top brands like Pella, Anderson, and Marvin, tailored to fit your home, your style, and your budget. Plus, installation by employee carpenters. Wood, vinyl, fiberglass, all on display in their newly remodeled New Berlin showroom. That's Hometown with an E for your every window and door need. Visit hometownwindows.com today.
Get started with your no-hassle refi checkup by clicking on the blue button at Accunet.com.
Have you seen the Milo bedroom at Penny Mustard Furnishings?
You know it, Daddy-O, and it's boss. I mean, if you don't dig the mod mood of the Milo bedroom, you're Dullsville.
Ben.
What's your bag, man?
Why are you talking like that?
I think I know. He's saying the Milo bedroom from Penny Mustard takes you back to the times of Mad Men, martinis, and mop tops.
Right on, Nicole.
Oh, well, I agree. It's refreshingly retro. I love Milo's clean, streamlined look.
It's a gas.
Sophisticrafted in the USA with solid wood and scaled to fit any room.
What you mean to say is, the Milo bedroom is perfect for your pad.
Yeah, dude. It's totally bodacious.
Wrong decade, Arvid.
Oh.
Don't be so square, man.
The Milo bedroom with queen platform bed, 6-drawer dresser, mirror, and 3-drawer nightstand, starting at $52.09 at Penny Mustard.
Showrooms in Milwaukee and Chicago.
PennyMustard.com.
Groovier versions of what people dig.
Penny Mustard Furnishing.
Before you pack your suitcase, hear from the experts. Here's more of the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
German Fest going on this weekend at the Henry Meyer Festival grounds. I know I was supposed to go there last night, and we ended up watching our grandkids instead.
That sounds like a great trade-off.
Yeah, it was good. All right, so let's talk about trips, though. You guys You guys do everything at Fox World Travel when it comes to travel. So business travel, Disney vacations, guided tour type stuff.
Absolutely. Weddings.
But a lot of what we talk about here are the big group trips that you guys put together that people go on.
Right.
Let's talk about the Scotland one that's coming up August 21st through the 28th of next year.
Yeah, it's a little bit different because some people don't actually know what the Royal Military Tattoo is. And we've specifically booked this group trip around that date, so August 21st to the 28th. It's a week trip, but it highlights the military tattoo, and the military tattoo it's a pretty big deal. It's very cool. It's a really big special event that everybody wants to go to. Hard to get tickets, but it's a big festival where they kind of they feature the skills of the military. They have bands. They have cultural performances. They have fireworks. It's all with the backdrop of the Edinburgh Castle, and it's something that it's kind of. People that come back, they just are amazed at what they've just seen. So it's kind of a big deal. And we wanted to put that out there this year, not just do a regular Scotland tour. We wanted to include that military tattoo. So I would love to do this one. I think it would be awesome. So take a peek at that itinerary. And we do all the neat things around Edinburgh and Scotland as well. So it's a great country to explore. Very pretty. So that just kind of ups the ante. It's kind of like going to Oktoberfest and getting into into one of the big tents for Oktoberfest.
Sure,
it's kind of that big deal.
And one of the nice things about booking these group trips is you often have a tour manager.
Yes.
You have a professional driver that's with you through most of it.
Absolutely.
You have transfers included and excursions that are there. It's basically planned for you. You don't have to find all this stuff.
Right, absolutely.
It's a one-stop shop.
Yeah,
so to speak.
You can enjoy everything without having the hassle of worrying about things. A tour manager that would go with you all the way from here in Wisconsin or Chicago, meet you out there. Then you would get a local tour guide and a driver. And they take care of your hotels, your luggage, lots of meals included, lots of good directions when you're on your own. So we want to make you feel just safe and comfortable and not have to worry about all the bells and whistles. We'll take care of that for you.
And you mentioned it earlier. Oftentimes you come back with a whole lot of new friends because you've been hanging out with them for 10 days,
Absolutely.
a week, and you get to meet people and hang out and do fun things with them and come back and be like, oh, we live like 2 miles from each other. Let's hang out together.
Yeah.
We still hang out with people we did trips with years ago. So.
Like the Lombardi family, right? Yeah, I remember those days. Yeah, it was, I got my garage door fixed in like 3 hours because I met some folks in Alaska that knew the guy that would fix my garage door. So
there you go.
There's always something. I absolutely, we became a family, absolutely, on many of these trips. I have so many family members now. It's insane. I love hanging out with them. We get to see them again and again on other tours, and that's just it makes my heart warm knowing that we have such a good following of people, and they know that they can trust us with their vacations.
All right, we're going to take our final break. One segment left. If you have questions, you're running out of time. 855-616-1620. It is the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Wisconsin's afternoon news is here for you, bringing you the latest headlines with John McCure.
Is what's going on with the Epstein case, and now there's talks that DOJ is going to talk to Ghislaine Maxwell.
And diving into the details with Julia Fellow.
And House Speaker Johnson was on a podcast just last week, complete about face. He's not going to have the House come back until September.
Tune in to Wisconsin's Afternoon News, weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m., only here on WTMJ.
Hi, Mitzi. What's the news from Kessler's and Brookfield?
Everything's smooth like butter. We're all just marching to the beat of the big bass drum.
That sounds like fun.
Your email said you wanted to talk about 32 things. What are they?
The 32 things are rare and special engagement rings.
Tell me more.
Each one of these amazing rings is just waiting for someone to choose the center stone.
What about the side stones?
All the side stones are Kessler 81s.
81 windows exploding with light instead of just 57 windows that are modestly glowing like most other diamonds.
We have 16 rings in 18 karat gold and 16 rings in platinum.
All they need is a center diamond?
Yeah, and our prices on natural center diamonds and created center diamonds are incredibly low right now.
Each store has a beautiful assortment of these
these rings?
Yes, and they're priced from just $900 up to $3,900.
Good job. Keep marching to the beat of that big bass drum, Mitzi.
I'm excited.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Church and Chapel Funeral Homes. Family owned, family operated, family priced. Church and Chapel Funeral Homes. There's one near you.
Hey, WTMJ's John Mercure here. They're the best in the business. They are CertaPro painters. Now's the time to get on their schedule. Their summer sales discount goes through the end of July. Do it now. They painted our house, the outside, absolutely fantastic. They're kind, they're thoughtful. They moved our patio furniture out of the way and moved it right back where it belonged. It is CertaPro painters. Schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. For your home or business, they're the best. Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated.
WTMJ, W277CV, and WKTI HD2 Milwaukee from the Annex Wealth Management Studios. This is News Radio WTMJ, a Good Karma brand station. Take care of your vacation issues before you hit the road. You're listening to the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
It was pretty cool this past Wednesday. I was at the First Responders Golf outing, and they started it with a bunch of guys in their kilts doing the bagpipes. And,
cool.
It was pretty neat.
I love that sound. I love the sound of the bagpipes.
It just makes you stop.
It does.
As soon as you hear it, you're like, because you don't hear it every day, right? So it's like, oh, wow, that's cool.
I was in Ireland over 9/11, and they did a Friday after it happened. They had a National Day of Mourning for the United States. And to this day, if I hear our America the Beautiful on bagpipes, I will cry. It's just, it was so... It just gets to you. And bagpipes, they get a bad rap, I think, for their sound. But I love them. I love that sound. It just makes me feels good inside to hear them. So cool.
Yeah, it was really neat. So if we text FWT, all caps, so it doesn't autocorrect, FWT to 855-616-1620, we get a link to Alaska, right?
Yes, you're going to get a link to the Fox Group Vacations Alaska, which are the special customized tours that we put together just for our folks. It'll take you to the 4 that we still have room on. I know that the Alaska and Yukon's big. I think everybody wants to do the sourdough cocktail, so that one only has a few seats left on it. Rose's trip in July has a few seats left. That one's getting very close to sold out. And then we've got 2 more. We've got one in June and May 31st, and then right after the holidays, so July 12th is our last frontier. And those are Alaska and Denali. We do 2 different itineraries. We do a 15-day, which Rose is on right now, where it starts in Fairbanks. You do 7 nights on land, and then do a 7-night inside passage cruise. And then the Yukon's just a tad shorter. It's 13 days. We do 8 nights on land, including the Yukon Territory in Canada, which is a lot of gold rush history and very popular. And then we start our cruise in Skagway, and we do a shorter 4-night cruise, Skagway, Glacier Bay, and then Ketchikan, and end up in Vancouver. So we've been tweaking these for 20-some years, and I think we've got them down to perfection. A lot of neat inclusions, a lot of fun, and private coaches.
2026 sounds like a far way away, but they're already booking up, and that's why we're trying to make this easy. If you've been thinking about Alaska, FWT, text that to 855-616-1620. Okay, yes. Spring break. The flights are filling up fast.
Yeah, what's really nice is that we've got the space. We're holding spring break space we looked at the Milwaukee school district's spring break dates, and that's the dates that we're holding. So we've got usually this year it's going to be like the second last week of March, and then into the last week of March into April. But we've got some really good prices. I was looking at one of my favorites is Jamaica, the Grand Palladium Lady Hamilton for 7 nights in Montego Bay. That one has a fantastic price. That's March 28th through April 4th, and we've got the airspace with the direct flights out of Milwaukee. We've got the Hard Rock Punta Cana, also March 22nd. We've got the Hard Rock Riviera Maya, also that one's March 21st to the 28th, and we've got wonderful pricing on it, and we're holding those air seats for you because we know that it sells out. You don't want to fire sale that and pop on last minute. You can come to us, get that booked. Wisconsin winter is going to be here before we know it, and we want to get you set up with your family.
Well, and at this point, you already know what your spring break week is, so get it taken care of. Get it set up now so you don't miss out.
for
All right.
sure.
So the FWTs are coming in. Keep those coming in to get that link to Alaska. Let's remind people what all Fox World Travel does.
Yes, we do just about anything there is when it comes to travel. I work in the fun department, as I heard Andrea say last week as well. I'm in vacation travel. Within vacation travel, we have the group department, which is where I work. We have destination weddings as well, very popular. And then we do corporate travel. That's the bigger part of our industry and our company. And we do everything from meetings and incentives to corporate trips and promotions, and so anything and everything travel. Fox World Travel will do that. So get in touch with us, and we'll send you to the right people, and we'll get you make your life easier. Let us set everything up for you.
Okay, so you just got back from Alaska?
I did.
How long ago?
I got back in June. I was mid-June. I did a trip. I did the Yukon route, which people ask me which is my favorite, and I really can't say. I like both of them. I leave again August 10th on the one that Rose is on, so that's the 15-day trip. But the one in June was fantastic. We started in Anchorage, did 2 nights there, stayed at the beautiful Captain Cook Hotel, which is a very neat historic hotel. We did an 8-hour train ride up to Denali, and that's a fantastic day. We're in domed rail cars. We saw the mountain. We saw wildlife, and then we spent 2 nights in the Denali area. We took a tour into the park, a 5 to 6 hour tour, depending on how much wildlife you see. I saw the mountain again. And then we did a coach, beautiful drive up to Fairbanks and saw the mountain again. I know that's getting boring. And then we spent 1 night in Fairbanks, did the riverboat, which is just the best thing to do up there. We flew over to Dawson City. It's an hour flight from Fairbanks to Dawson City. Landed in the middle of nowhere, basically, and we did a gold dredge tour. So we saw a huge gold dredge, that was kind of the mid-range. They started with gold panning. They moved on to bigger and better things and ending up with the dredges. And we did 2 nights there. Took just an absolutely lovely long drive down to Whitehorse, the capital of the Yukon Territory. And then I saw that the Moores had mentioned Emerald Lake. It's absolutely gorgeous. That's probably one of my favorite drives, is from Whitehorse down to Skagway. Very scenic through the mountains. And you kind of follow the trail of the gold miners, because all the gold mining actually happened up in Dawson City. That's where it really was discovered, in Bonanza Creek. So you're kind of following that trail backwards. We got on our ship in Skagway. We had a beautiful day in Glacier Bay, moved on down to Ketchikan. Didn't rain for a change, which is weird because it's a rainforest. And then we did we ended up in Vancouver. And so nice short flight home, actually, about 3 hours to Minneapolis. I did the Denver route and went right to Appleton. So we don't include air on our Alaska trips because there's so many opportunities and places that you can fly out of, and then meet the group. We'll set up transfers for you and make everything simple and easy.
Okay, so when you see that trip on the website, then you call in, you get booked on that trip, and then you work with an advisor to book all the stuff around
Absolutely.
it.
The advisor will help with the air. If you want to fly out of Milwaukee, great. If you want to fly out of your hometown, I fly out of Appleton a lot. If you don't mind driving to Chicago, want to save some money and take a direct flight, we can get you down to Chicago and get you up to Anchorage or to Fairbanks, depending on which one you pick. So it's all taken care of. It's seriously, once you're there, we do actually, right before we go, we'll do a recorded meeting and go through all your documents, kind of give you an idea of what's happening. It's a lot of information, but it all works out really well.
Right. Always good to have you on the show. Go enjoy the rest of EAA while it's here. And Rose is back next week?
I hope so. Yeah, she's coming in tomorrow, so hope so.
We do it every Saturday at 9 o'clock. It's Fox World Travel Show.
The preceding program, the Fox World Travel Show, is paid for in full by Fox World Travel. The advice and opinions expressed during the Fox World Travel Show are solely that of the hosts and guests of Fox World Travel, and not WTMJ or Good Karma Brands.
Siding Unlimited is your local family-owned and operated resource for remodeling your home. We specialize in replacing windows, siding, roofing, doors, and decks. I say specialized because that is who we send to your home. Our team is built around the experts in all fields. Hi, I'm Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, sharing with you the attention to detail our team brings. Our crews are the master of their trade. Our crews are specific to the tasks they're assigned. That result is higher level quality installation at your home. Why is that important? because building a labor force is difficult. I feel everyone is aware of that. Our team has been developed for over 31 years, and it shows on every home we work on and with every customer testimonial we receive. Looking for new windows, siding, roofing, and doors? Visit the 5-time Pella Platinum Premier National Window Contractor of the Year winner at sidingunlimited.com or stop by our beautiful showroom in Waukesha.
We're not just after any old fish. We want the catch of the day.
Diving and making an incredible catch is Isaac Collins.
The Brewers host the Marlins in Milwaukee. Our Brewers game day